You're listening to the Global Countdown, first broadcast on the briefing on the 26th of June.
It's Thursday, everybody. It's Global Countdown time. We're doing it remotely, but Fernanda Augusto Pacheco poised in Studio 1 back in London. You've got your bags packed for the Eurostar, haven't you?
I do. I'm so excited. Sorry that I'm not there now, but what a fantastic show, by the way. Listening to, I love Regan by Daphne Azad. Of course, I do the stack, so I'm quite excited to get hold of a copy as well, Emma.
Not until tomorrow, Faye. You'll have to wait.
I will.
In the meantime, you have to entertain us with some music. So what do we have this week?
So today I'll give you a taster of the Monocle Summer playlist. I did a selection of 30 songs for the July-August issue, The Quality of Life. And of course, there's a mix, a lot of breezy, beautiful, sunny music for you. And we're going to play 5 of them today. Not all of them are French, but I have to tell you, Emma, there's quite a lot of French touches. Well, shall we start with number 5?
Go on then. It's where we normally start, so let's not wreck a good recipe.
Absolutely. I was talking a lot about French touch here and there. He's actually one of the legends of the movement, the iconic movement that started in France in the 90s with Daft Punk and many others. It is Etienne de Crécy, and he still does great music. So this song that we're going to play is from his album that was released this year, Warm Up. The song is called Karma.
We synchronize. Every move is televised, idolized. Merge with us and hypnotize. We synchronize. Every move is televised, idolized. Merge with us and hypnotize.
It's just so delightful. I think you like this one, right, Emma?
Oh, I don't mind it at all, actually. I thought it was a bit ploddy when we first started, but then I thought, actually, no, it's quite good for a Parisian swagger.
Yes, and Etienne de Crécy, I think I grew up listening to his compilations, Super Discount, which they were iconic. So I'm so glad that he's still making new music. And, the song's called Warm Up, so great for this very hot weather in both towns, London and Paris.
Exactly. It's lovely to know that actually the sound of the French touch is persisting and continuing. It's a good thing. Well done, Etienne de Crécy. All right, and these are all going on our playlist, or is this where are they? While people sort of run for pens and pencils to rapidly write down these magnificent recommendations, where will we be able to hear these things, Faye?
They are indeed being added to our proper playlist, so you'll be listening, if you're a regular listener. And of course, you can also look for it on Spotify, the whole 30 tracks, and buy the new issue as well, because there's a little note about each song, including number 4. And number 4 is very chic, I find. It's from Mexico. I would describe it as elegant indie pop from Mexico. And then I want to hear your opinion after this clip by Disco Bahia, Radio Cassette.
Not quite right for a Sunday, sort of like a rainy afternoon in Paris. It seems a bit sulky, but I suppose what are we creating here, Faye?
That's the description, sulky, exactly. But chic sulky, everything can be chic, Emma. But of course there are vocals, we can only play here about 30 seconds of that song. And Disco Bahia, they're quite big in Spain. So if you are in Spain this summer, you'll be performing in July in Madrid, in Ibiza, in Valencia, in Galicia as well. They finished their Mexican tour and they are coming to Europe this summer.
I can't imagine anyone dancing in massively enthusiastically to do that. I mean, I'm not going to travel all the way to Ibiza just to sit down and feel grumpy.
I'll give you other clips from Disco Bahia. You change your mind, I promise.
Okay, we'll be standing up by the end of the evening. Next one, number 3, please, Faye.
Nothing bad to be said about this one. She left us, unfortunately, last year. Françoise Hardy. And you know what? I chose a track that perhaps is not the most obvious ones because it's from her 80s phase, which some criticized, saying was quite commercial, but I think everyone can agree that this one, VIP, from 1986, it was kind of a standout from that decade, from the iconic French singer. Shall we listen to a clip?
Yes, please. That's not what you expect when you press play on a Françoise Hardy song.
No, and I like the surprise, you know, and I think in this song she's very nonchalant, you know. There was something quite optimistic about this track, mid-80s there. For some reason, it's one of my favorite tracks. From
Your
her.
adjectives just get more marvellous and baroque every time you do this, Faye. Just nonchalant. Yeah, I'll give you nonchalant. We've had 3 pretty slow-moving, sulky, slightly attitudey songs. I mean, you were clearly you were clearly mentally somewhere when you wrote these, weren't you, Faye? Well, actually, how do you sit down and compile these gems?
I have to say, I don't do it during my working hours. I have to be at home. It's always in the evening, and I need to be alone. I can't have any type of disruption, you know, because it is a mood. I can't do it in a busy office, you know. There is a time for it. It's quite special, and I do it quite fast. Give me 2 hours and I can give you a playlist. And it's funny, you were mentioning adjectives, right, and baroque. I mean, this one is not my fault, Emma. It's a song from Brazil. The song, the translation for it feels very baroque. It is the singer Júlia Mestre. The song in Portuguese, and I'll give you the translation, is Maravilhosamente Bem, which translating to English is marvelously well. Let's have a listen.
I feel like I need to do some stretching to that.
Yes. Well, there's some touches of Marcos Valle, of course. You know, you feel that kind of slightly faster bossa nova, you know, running Copacabana Beach. Perhaps that was my inspiration for this one. And I also actually profiled her for Confact's summer issue. So that's another excuse to go and buy Confact if you liked that track. I mean, it's super nice, I think.
No one ever needs to be given an excuse to go and buy Confact. It's magnificent. Right, number 1.
Twist. There's a twist here. I think number 1 has a different vibe. You need a drink in hand. This song is more for the evening. And even the description, don't be scared by the description. I said pure high energy from the German avant-garde techno group. But do not worry.
Sorry, you can say that again for us so we can just absorb that slowly and with emphasis.
Pure high energy from the German avant-garde techno group.
Okay, the group gathered in here is looking with some doubt. So I think, look, I'm going to sit down. I've got a glass of water, unfortunately, but nice
water.
and fresh.
Okay.
So here we go. Ready.
It's DAF with Brothers, mixed by Gabi.
A memorable finish to the global countdown there, Faye.
A memorable indeed, and I think you should go and listen to the full album. The other tracks are Sex Up, Party, Pure Joy. It is delightful on a dance floor.
Bring a copy with you to France. We'll all dance.